Thank you for joining us for the weekend edition of National Focus. I'm Mervin Matthew. Coming up, the Citizenship by Investment program considered an important non-tax revenue of the state, and major infrastructural works continue in the Roseau Valley. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Think water, think life. Water refreshes, restores, cleans, and enhances growth. Potable water is a benchmark for development. DOWASCO is serious about its mandate to ensure easy access to potable water island-wide and provide sewage services for a cleaner environment. DOWASCO is your water and sewage company.
Thank you for staying with us. The Honorable Finance Minister, Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, considers Dominica's Citizenship by Investment program an important source of non-tax revenue. The program is funding a significant number of projects and interventions for this new financial year, hence a budget free of new taxes and heavy loans. Although the program has come under heavy criticism from the opposition party, government ministers insist that the DLP administration has been the one to turn the pre-existing inherited program into a viable revenue source. Beginning with an established unit dedicated solely to running the program, the Citizenship by Investment program was streamlined to identify two clear ways to invest: foreign direct investment for private sector projects and contributions to the public sector investment program or capital projects. These new measures have transformed the program in such a way that in the financial year 2015-2016, $279.8 million in revenue was realized. For this financial year, $201.8 million is projected.
In an age where development financing is dwindling and the process of gaining access to available financing is becoming more onerous, governments the world over must find credible ways and means of raising financing for development programs. The alternative would be to increase domestic taxes and/or contract additional loans. Dominica is not the only country implementing a Citizenship by Investment program. And it is not the only developing country which has introduced such a program. The United States of America, the world's largest economy, has its own program. The United Kingdom, Malta, Cyprus, and many other countries have programs of their own.
The results speak for themselves. They show that major development projects have been financed by the Economic Citizenship program.
This includes the geothermal development project, the counterpart financing for lots 1 and 2 of the Canefield to Melville Hall road projects, and in more recent times, many of the post-tropical storm Erica rehabilitation works, including the current rehabilitation of Douglas Childs Airport.
As for security, Honorable Skerrit made it clear the signatories to the CBI accounts. He listed the Financial Secretary, the Budget Controller, the Accountant General, and the Senior Examiner and Corporate Services Officer in the Citizenship by Investment unit. No one officer can undertake any transaction on his or her own.
This fiscal year, Madam Speaker, it will be noted that the government's contribution to the capital budget will be financed with resources from the Citizenship by Investment program. This is deliberate, Madam Speaker, because increasingly it is the intention of the government to utilize the funds raised by the Citizenship program mainly for investment purposes and to minimize the burden on the taxpayers and limit the incurring of additional debt on Dominica.
He listed investment projects which have been approved.
I can report that construction of the Range Kempinski Dominica Resort commenced in January 2016 and works are progressing satisfactorily. It is expected that the 160-room, 5-star resort on Douglas Bay in Cabritz will be completed within 18 months. On Friday, 18th December 2015, government signed an agreement with Sunstone Inc. for the construction of the Tranquility Beach Resort, Dominica. This resort will be constructed on 6.37 acres of land in Salisbury and is the brainchild of a Dominican developer. It will be It will be a 73-room hotel with amenities, including a spa, gym, restaurant, and conference facilities. It is expected that the facility will be managed by Curio, a collection by Hilton.
And the pending projects.
While other projects are being assessed for consideration, the following have been granted provisional approval under the CBIP, and we expect to conclude negotiations within weeks. 1, Oriental Developers Caribbean Limited, Silver Beach, located in Picard, Portsmouth. Bois Cotlet Estates Inc., Soufriere. The Montreal Management Company for Bellevue Shopping Housing and Resettlement. II Holdings Caribbean Limited, formerly Jungle Bay Villas, Soufriere. And Secret Bay Developers, Petite Bay, Portsmouth. It is expected that construction and operational activities in the above-mentioned projects will result in a boom in the economy through trade, job creation, foreign direct investments, and revenue generation for the state.
The entire House of Parliament got details of the expenditure of CBI funds for the past financial year. In more news, a proposal has been presented to the House of Parliament to increase for the second time the threshold for VAT registration. When the value-added tax was introduced in 2006, businesses with an annual turnover of $60,000 were required to register to submit 15% to the National Treasury. The following year, that threshold was increased to $120,000. This, however, exempted hotels, commercial rental businesses, and professional service providers. Now, 9 years later, the threshold is being increased again.
Government will once again increase the VAT registration threshold to reduce the number of businesses required to register for VAT. This new threshold will apply to all types of businesses that are engaged in the supply of taxable goods and services. The revenue of this increase in the threshold is estimated at $985,383 based on VAT declarations for 2015. Those businesses that are now registered for VAT and which will fall below the new proposed threshold would be deregistered. Therefore, Madam Speaker, effective 1st September 2016, the VAT registration threshold will increase to $250,000 per annum. To $250,000 per annum for all categories of business. This we see as a first step in making it easier for smaller businesses to be tax compliant.
This adjustment will cost the National Treasury almost $1 million every year based on VAT declarations for the year 2015-2016. According to the Honorable Prime Minister, each new policy decision of government should have a positive impact on the economy and may result in direct loss of revenue but long-term gains. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
Introducing the Government of Dominica Internal Directory mobile app, available for download from the Google Play Store, One Mobile Market, and the Government of Dominica's website. Access to all ministries and sub-departments' phone, email and office addresses and websites. Simply select a ministry and the sub-department. You can dial directly from the app or save the numbers to your phone contacts. It's convenience at your fingertips.
Is my passport ready for pickup? Good. It really works.
Download the Government of Dominica Internal Directory mobile app today.
Welcome back. At the 2016-2017 budget debate on Thursday, July 29, Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau Valley, Dr. John Colin McIntyre, revealed extensive road work ongoing in his constituency. The Honorable Prime Minister's budget presentation on Tuesday highlighted the importance of the Roseau Valley to the tourism industry. There he spoke of a comprehensive plan to improve the road network to include the construction and upgrades of bridges, repair road edges, and road resurfacing. Thus far, work has already begun at Cochrane, Capitol, Bayak, Fokani, Loda, and the Wharton-Waven Bridge. During his debate presentation, the Roseau Valley MP gave details of the projects.
The Trafalgar Bridge has been an issue for us, but with my limited engineering skills, I decided that we have to span 2 panels, not one, because I know the Queens River, which is the Roseau River. When it pours, when it rains, it pours there and it will wash it away for us. I don't want every minute for the people from Waterwave and Trafalgar to be calling me and telling me, Doc, the river flooding again, we can't pass. So I want to do something positive, and I want to do it before November, October, before that season starts. So that will be done. We worked on the little edge failures in Fokani, Bayak, and Loda.
Allocations have also been made to improve the Cuptall Waterwaven Road to include drainage and rigid pavement. Designs are also being worked on to address the road failures in the Cabernet area.
The Waterwaven Road is terrible, and the wouldn't be people are hearing me. In this budget, we have catered for their road. We will start it and we'll finish that road because I promised them that road and they will get it because it's important for us. It's the activity where most of us go to for our musculoskeletal problems and massage. That's where we go to the warm water up there.
Road rehabilitation has commenced on the Cochrane Road to the sum of $300,000 to accommodate residents and patrons of Rabbit Festival from July 29 to the 31st.
The Cochrane folks, our Cochrane people, when I went to Cochrane and I trust them and I told them I will build a road for them, we have started that road and we'll finish the road for them. Mount Prospect have done half of the road, we'll do a little more of it, but safe. So all in all, the roadways in the valley, we're working on them and we're going to fix them because we want to have a proper network. This weekend is the feast of a number of areas in the Roseau Valley. I'm sending out a broad invitation here to every single member here. Madam Speaker will be there as well too. Where we're going to be where we're going to be in Cochrane for the Rabbit Festival, 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come there on Sunday, you'll join me, we'll eat some rabbit meat. In a plant style, I'll eat it, but you can eat the meat. We have a little program at Loda, free on Sunday. You can come, family function. If you want to come, you're going to have a little something by the school there. But the big event is Fet Kaichi, where we are started already, we'll have some pulsating rhythm in that place there. And we're going to have the swinging stars there and all the different DJs and the wet fest and whatnot. So I'm urging members here of this honorable house, open invitation to everybody in Dominica listening to me right now that come to the Roseau Valley.
And finally, on July 21st, the Youth Skills Training Program of the Youth Division opened its training centers to the public and our cameras for an open day exhibition. Every year at the youth centers island-wide, the students and facilitators show their work in several fields, including small engine repair, auto mechanic, bricklaying, plumbing, agriculture, construction, hospitality, computer skills, electricity and electronics, hairstyling, barbering, furniture making, leatherwork, and more. In addition to those classes, the program teaches social skills, so participants learn a trade, but equally important, socially acceptable behavior. GIS News visited those centers to bring you a look at what the Youth Development Division is doing for the development of the island's youth. In the Roseau South area, trainings have been for the past 4 months, honing their computer skills. Assistant Youth Officer for Roseau South, Melissa John Luce, who is also social skills instructor for the computer literacy program, shared her views about the program.
The computer literacy program is a very essential program where it enables those who have little or no knowledge of computer itself to come out with a greater impact of computer skills. I am also one of the trainees who did the computer program in 2013-2014, and I can say that it really assisted me to enhance my skills in computer knowledge. Different elements from the computer program are Microsoft Word, Microsoft Access, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, and the Internet. Overall, I must say that the trainees are really enjoying the program, and I know that it really benefits them both physically, spiritually, and mentally.
She remarked that she would recommend this to any young person wishing to further themselves.
I will always encourage others to join because, as I said, I did the program myself. I'm not only talking about those who did it, I'm talking from experience, because it really helps people not only in computer skills and computer knowledge, but to have them do job attachments at the end of the program. Also, the related skills help them. We have business skills, social skills, office etiquette, and HFLE, so it helps them morally. And they can register with the different youth officers all around the island with the different forms, because we have another module starting in September. Or they could go to the main office in Goodwill, Free Charles Avenue, next to 8 Bank in the housing department.
Elmark Gashet shared his experience in the computer literacy program.
Well, so far so great, I must say, because along this journey I really learned quite a bit in different programs and different ways to deal with office administration and all of that. So far so great.
Computer skills were also taught at the Wesley, Grand Bay, Portsmouth and Casabros Youth Centers. In Casabros, students of the boat building module were eager to share their accomplishments. Boat making instructor Robert Dublin says he is very impressed with his 10 students.
I'm very impressed with my guys. I've got 10 students and so far none of them haven't fallen from my group. And well, they respect me, I respect them, and so far everything has gone well for us. And I'm looking forward to build more boats with them, and even looking forward to have another class. We all respect each other, and I like that. They give me a good team spirit. So I have no problem working with them. It's nice. I enjoy it.
Dublin estimated that the purchase of a boat like those constructed would reach about $9,000. The Honorable Minister for Agriculture and Fisheries, Johnson Drago, shared his thoughts on the module.
I'm very much impressed with the hard-working effort of the young men in this boat building module. It's very seldom that you have a skill training module where you have 100% retention. All of the guys who started the program are still part of it with an additional young man. And generally the speed at which they worked, the intention were to build 2 boats within the given time for the module, and they have completed 5 boats, and there's still more time.
He stated his ministry is always willing to assist those in need wherever possible.
I'm happy that the Ministry of Agriculture and myself personally were able to come on board to assist with the material for the additional 3 boats that we built. Also the fact that we were able to present one of the boats to a needy fisherman from the Pidisufoye area who suffered losses due to Tropical Storm Erica, and that in itself was a blessing. The young men are presently doing an outboard motor engine repair. All of this is to prepare them for the mission. The hope is that we will fit these boats with fishing gears and an outboard motor, and these young men, those among them who really want to do fishing as a business, as a livelihood, will be able to go at sea well equipped. As you know, the fishery sector is rapidly expanding, and we are happy that in the area some young men can come forward and to take up fishing as a means of livelihood for themselves, and all of the support that they will need will definitely be given to them.
Welcome to this week's edition of Flashback. In the headlines this week, a better quality of produce is expected to be exported now that 2 multi-purpose packhouses are operational. A ceremony was held to officially open next year's 2 multi-purpose packhouses. One packhouse is located in Longhouse, Portsmouth, and the other in Goodwill, Roseau. The multi-purpose packhouse is an initiative funded by the Government of Dominica, the National Authorizing Office of the European Union, and the CARICOM Development Fund. Honorable Minister for Energy Ian Douglas has declared that Dominica has the resources to build a geothermal development program as a country. The Energy Minister supported the decision made by the Honorable Prime Minister and Finance Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit to establish a domestic geothermal plant for a special purpose vehicle. The first meeting of the second session of the 9th Parliament convened at the House of Parliament on Tuesday. The new session resumed with an address by Dominica's head of state, His Excellency the President Charles Savre. President Savre painted a picture of the global environment in which Dominica must operate and strive for excellence. The budgetary estimates for the new financial year 2016-2017 have been revealed, with the government Citizenship by Investment program sparing the economy from new and heavy loans. The Honorable Finance Minister, Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, presented his estimates against a backdrop of global crisis, which he identified as potential threats to the island's growth and survival. This is why he says the 2016-2017 national budget is themed Building a More Resilient Dominica. Also this week, the Bureau of Gender Affairs conducted a youth peace camp from the 18th to the 22nd of July in the community of Marigot. In an interview with GIS News, Acting Director of the Bureau, Kira Paul, said the camp, which was held at the Marigot Youth Center, took a psycho-educational approach to non-violence using a human rights and gender technique to help those involved understand themselves. An $80,000 road rehabilitation project in the Chance is almost complete. This information was revealed by the Honorable Parliamentary Representative for Portsmouth, Ian Douglas, in an interview with GIS News last week. Chance is just one of the areas being transformed as part of an improvement project for the town of Portsmouth. The Methodist Church Dominica Circuit has for a second time stepped in to assist the Dubic people, this time with appliances for their new homes. On Tuesday, Superintendent Minister of the Dominica Circuit, Reverend Dr. Novel Josiah, and members of the Tropical Storm Erica Relief Program visited the community at Center to present letters of understandings and bless the new homes. Reverend Josiah told GIS News that this is phase 2 of their assistance to the Dubic community. These were some of the headline stories making the news this week. For details of each of these stories and others, visit our website or Facebook page. Back to you, Mervin.
Alors tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non, moi, c'est McPherson, Saint-Louis. Premièrement, Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, qui a fait parole que le gouvernement a dépensé l'argent pour upgrade chimie habitants pays là. Plusieurs chimie habitants souffert dommages pendant le passage américain. Selon le Premier ministre Skerrit, 17,7 millions de dollars en bas programme BAM, qui a pris allocation hot budget l'année là pour rebâtir 13 chimie habitants tout en Dominique. Honorable Skerrit dit programme ça là qu'a expecté habitants pour augmenter production et puis ça fait foreign exchange, ça c'est l'argent qui va entrer en pays. Et puis aussi sécurité manger. Chimie Carom a identifié pour recevoir 2 millions de dollars pour réhabilitation et puis finance hard Citizenship by Investment Program. Premier ministre Skerrit aussi annoncé que le ministre Commodité qui facilite l'exportation bon standard produit hard à Dominique pour marché là. À la nouvelle, Management Solid Waste branché et puis Place Business Roseau lancé un projet Adopt à Ben, ça c'est poubelle pour tienne ville la propre. Quand même, coopération là bien concerné moun qui a détruit ces ben là. Selon officier relations publiques Geno Jacob, coopération là a créé pour pratiquer ça là arrêté immédiatement.
Nous avons un problème en Roseau. Là, dès l'année passée, nous mettions 67 adopted block bins en Roseau. Et puis nous avons remercié ces places business là en Roseau parce que vous venez ensemble avec nous, National Bank par exemple, vous avez la valeur 12 ces bins là, et puis vous mettez le logo assuré, équité assuré, image assuré. Et puis ces bins là, ces adopted block bins là, vous vêtent, vous ont, vous voyez en Roseau, et puis tout le monde complimente le gouvernement et puis Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation pour ces bins là. Mais ça, nous avons vu à présent, c'est un incident là, nous avons mis différents ces bins là. Nous avons un incident là, nous avons détruit ces bins là. Nous n'avons pas aller au Roseau, nous avons décamassé les chiens. Et puis, nous avons mis il a fouillé la maison dans le bin, il a détruit le bin, il a couvert le bin, et puis nous ne pouvons pas ça continuer à faire. Nous avons dit tout le monde Dominique là où c'est bien ça a fait, crier à ces secondes, nous avons dit police là où c'est bien ça a fait. Fait travail parce que nous ne pouvons pas continuer à détruire le bin.
À la nouvelle, l'église méthodiste Dominique, on fois encore venu devant assister aux résidents de BIC qui étaient bien affectés par Tropical Storm Erica. En délégation, l'église a visité l'occasion Center en Guambé où la monde de BIC tapé ou l'occasion ailleurs. Délégation là fait présentation appliance, ça fait fridge, stove pour ces résidents là.
Nous nous c'est mon Methodist Church Roseau. Nous ici que ende Jean Dibic qui perd tout bagay yo Erika, tant Erika. Nous tenions première phase là nous te kaba manger had et bitin pour kay pour bouillir manger. Actuellement nous à sous deuxième phase relief là nous ka ende ces moun là avec fridge, stove, cabane, seti et puis nous yon phase 3 la nous ka ende moun qui te en business et puis yo perd business yo nous ka ende yo et puis l'argent et puis les autres bagailles pour mettre yo à sous pied yo encore.
L'église là a créé pour plus assistance par résident Dibic.
Reverend Josiah, il a plié pour les autres moun à business pour yo venir ensemble aider nous parce que il y a autant d'autres bites ces gens de bic là besoin comme ça si tout le monde ça venir ensemble et puis aider nous que faire bites marché et puis ces moun de bic là mon coué nous que fait yo plus confortable.
Et puis finalement, un projet chimé en chance Guantans qui a aussi voué réhabilitation tout pour finir. Parole ça là sorti de mon parlement honorable Ian Douglas. Projet ça là qui a coûté $80,000 l'argent ici. Chance c'est l'occasion là qui a tombé en bas projet pour augmenter ville Guantans. Honorable Douglas fait parole qui un contracteur local engagé à ce projet là et puis il comme même parlement bien plaît pour ça. Contracteur là aussi qui employé mon communauté là ou là ils engagé qu'à travailler bâtir projet là. Honorable Douglas aussi fait parole qui ont l'autre morceau chimie en l'occasion chance qui tape attention. Gouvernement Dominique déjà bâti maison en chance en bas programme Révolution Kai. Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en créole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson qui a souhaité tout le monde un bon week-end et une bonne célébration émancipation. Au revoir.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I'm Mervin. Thanks for watching, and do join us again next time for National Focus.